managing Newcastle as new striker added, and Bruno Guimaraes makes final call. It has been a challenging summer for Newcastle United, but fans will hope the appointment of new manager Matthias Jaissle leads to some more positive transfer news. Al-Ahli boss Jaissle looks poised to take over following the departure of Eddie Howe, and he will have work to do. Things have moved more quickly than at this stage of last summer's window, when Anthony Elanga was the only player to arrive before the start of August. More than £130 million has been spent on new signings, though there have also been high-profile exits.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for core power and rise to a whole new level of recovery. High-quality protein to build muscle. The nutrition you need to power on.
Ready to order? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/10.
Ivorian winger Bazomana Toure has joined, ostensibly as a replacement for Anthony Gordon after the England star joined Barcelona. Sandro Tonali has also left, joining Tottenham in a deal worth up to £100 million, with young midfielders Sean Stour and Alhaji Bamba moving to St James Park in an effort to soften the blow. In goal, new arrivals Ewan Jayyuan and Lucas Hornacek have both joined. This is expected to pave the way for Nick Pope to leave the club, while experienced heads including Kieran Trippier and Emil Kraft have already moved on. There are still a number of matters which need to be resolved, though, not least the future of captain Bruno Guimaraes. Here, we've taken a look at what Jaissle can do to set the Magpies on the right path for the new campaign. While Bruno Guimaraes remains at Newcastle for now and a bid has been rejected, he is expected to be an Arsenal player by the end of the window. Ideally, they will want to avoid a repeat of last year when the Alexander Isak transfer saga dragged out to the point that they arguably overpaid on both Nick Woltemade and Yoane Wissa. Tonali has already gone, and Joelinton could yet follow amid reports of Saudi Pro League interest. Bamba and Stour have arrived with high ceilings, but trusting your midfield operations to two players under the age of 21 feels like a risk Newcastle can't afford to take. If two more midfielders end up joining, Croatian World Cup star Petr Sušić could end up being one of them. Reports in Italy suggest the Inter Milan talent could be available for just over £38 million, though Leeds are also keen. Another man linked with a move is former Nottingham Forest man Danilo. Sporting director Ross Wilson brought the Brazil international to England back in 2023 and now could repeat the trick in the Northeast, with ESPN reporting in July that he is considered a potential replacement should Guimaraes depart. Newcastle might well end up fighting a losing battle on their skipper, which makes it all the more important that they come out on the right side as far as Hall is concerned. The left-back has been a revelation since joining from Chelsea, but that has naturally brought interest. Manchester United's interest appears to be the most concrete, with reports of a £60 million opening bid in the near future. Michael Carrick's side are said to have internally approved a move for a player who they consider a long-term successor to Luke Shaw. Hall is under contract until 2029, though, so incoming boss Jaissle ought not to be under huge pressure to sell. Keeping the defender on board would send a key message going into a first season with a new man in the dugout. It goes without saying that goals were a problem for Newcastle in Howe's final season at the helm. Isak scored 23 in the league in his final season for the club before completing a deadline day move to Liverpool and Woltemade. Wissa and Will Osula, the three nominal strikers tasked with replacing that tally managed just 16 between them. Wissa was the biggest disappointment, netting just once in the league as he endured an injury-hit season following a £50 million move from Brentford. The arrival of Jaissle could offer him a fresh start, though, after he showed some sharpness with a return of 3 goals for Dr. Congo at the World Cup. It may well still be the case that a new marquee striker signing is needed, putting the Tonali and Gordon money to good use. Out of favor, Chelsea striker Liam Delap has been linked, while Jaissle's arrival could well increase noise over a potential St James Park return for Ivan Toney, who thrived under the German at Al-Ahli last season and earned a World Cup call-up as a result. Never say never, Tony told Sky Sports News in February when asked about a Premier League return. I have goals I want to achieve here first. The club have signed me for a long period of time. I want to repay them and bring trophies. In football and life, you never know what's around the corner. Sky's Ultimate TV and Sky Sports bundle includes at least 215 live Premier League clashes across the 2026-27 season, with more than 1,400 live games across the EFL and beyond, plus F1, golf, and darts. Every subscription now comes with 135 channels alongside free subscriptions to HBO Max, Netflix, Disney+, Discovery+, and Hayu.